Hey, what's going on, YouTube? As you can see, I have a box in front of me. I'm sure most of you know what that stands for. So, yeah, I just thought I'd shoot another video. The last one was kind of fun to shoot. So, I'm going to unbox this order that just showed up today from Big Bad Toy Store. Obviously, I know what's in here, but I thought this might be kind of fun. So we got our bubble wrap, that's always handy. There we go, that's out of the way. And first up I got, there's the new Beast Man. Well, I guess he's not that new now. But yeah, I dug this as soon as I saw it. I really like that 2000X reboot, so this guy's right up my alley. And then we got Catra. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a neat looking figure. Most of this is going to be MOTU. So if you showed up here hoping to see a whole bunch of Star Wars customs, it's probably not going to happen. That's cool. Roboto. Yeah, that's neat. I like the fire swords. I'll be totally honest. I only watched a couple episodes of this series, and not that I absolutely hated it. I just kind of forgot about it. And it was kind of not super interesting to me. And then we got Frosta. Yeah, that's cool. Not a bad haul. Then we got... Oh, yeah. I love how they added the shoulder pads to the Zodak. These are cool. I totally regretted not getting into classics, but this is totally scratching that itch for sure. Oh, and then yeah, Stratos. Yeah, he's cool too. There's actually a Mythic Legions figure that they kind of did an homage to this guy, and it's really awesome too. I thought about getting it. And then I got... Oh yeah. I was looking forward to this one forever. I got Lab Coat Beast. I was still rocking the old Toy Biz version of Beast, so this is a much needed upgrade. And I mean, I always preferred him as a scientist type. Even in the show, the old cartoon, he never really jumped into a lot of stuff. And then the last thing, finally got my King Hiss. So yeah, he's a cool looking figure. He'll go really sweet with the Snake Man. But yeah, these are the Masterverse that I have right now. So yeah, I got that King Grayskull. He's super cheap. You can get him for 15 bucks around here. That's the only classics I have, because I think he was on sale on Big Bad Toy Store for $20. The Moss Man's pretty cool. Most of these are pretty good designs. I'm actually waiting for my 40th anniversary He-Man to show up. I don't hate this one, but I don't know. The head's kind of stupid looking. Doesn't really look like He-Man. This Battle Cat's badass, but I don't know. I think they could have done without the little horns or whatever those are on the bottom. Kind of makes them look like an insect or something. This is a killer Man-at-Arms. Took me forever to find that Tila for some reason. Oh, and then here you go. You will get a custom today. This is, since I got that King Grayskull so cheap, I made a custom Clamp Champ. Because you can actually get Clamp Champ, the Origins version, on clearance for 15 bucks or less right now. So yeah, he turned out pretty cool. But I thought that was a pretty good idea. Trapjaw, I had to order him off. He came all the way from Texas or something. I could not find one around here. I got the usual ones. Oh yeah. And then I've got, I put the Lords of Power armor on Merman. And yeah, that just makes them look super cool. So I'm stoked to add more to the MOTU collection for sure. There's that Beast Man. I think I'm going to army build those, because I'm starting to see them go real cheap, and add different parts to them and stuff, and then you can kind of have a Beast tribe. And then while we're talking about stuff like this, I'll show you. Actually, I'm not sure if anybody remembers the... Well, I'm sure somebody, lots of people remember it. It was a cool show. But there was a show in 2011, that Thundercats reboot. And it was such a shame. I think they canceled it after like one season with like no warning. But that's this line. They screwed around with a whole bunch of different scales and stuff. These are kind of neat. I used to display these with my MOTU. But then, you know, move stuff around. And then I've got my vintage Thundercats here. Like, I'm not like going hard at this, but when I can get them fairly decent, I will. Like, most of these are like not super expensive figures at all. But with the 2011 line, so it kind of sucks that it ended. So what I've been doing is like doing custom figures to kind of fill out the line. Like, here's Bengali, and that's just a repaint of this tiger here. And then I've got a Linkso there. I've got to touch up his shoulder. For some reason, the glue that I used to glue that arm on like reacted with the plastic, and after a few weeks turned white. Then I've got this like beast here. And it's funny too, those Thundercats reaction figures, I've got a couple here, and the only reason I've got these is because I'm waiting to find appropriate bodies so I can cut the heads off them like I did with Monkey in here. I took this Grun the Destroyer body, repainted it in kind of Monkey in colors, and then cut the head off the Super 7 and stuck it on here. Looks way better than the Super 7. Like, if that's your jam, cool, but like that to me is just kind of like, it's neat. It's nostalgic, I guess, but like it's just not my jam, that's for sure. But yeah. Yeah, I got all sorts of stuff here. This is kind of my, what I had as a child kind of thing, this display. Like, that's obviously Bucky O'Hare. Then I got my, I guess now, vintage turtles. And I'm only trying to collect the ones that I had when I was younger. And I got into this line late. It seemed with me with collecting, I almost jumped into the stuff that I didn't have but wanted as a kid. So I had like millions of turtles when I was a kid. Like, that was like my main jam for a long, long time. So it was just one of the things, like, I just wasn't, it's weird. I guess I did it in reverse. A lot of people would like to collect the stuff they had as a kid and then work their way into other stuff. But I kind of did it the other way. I went and got the stuff that I wanted but never had. So that's kind of where I started with, like, you know, all this Star Wars stuff. Like, Star Wars is probably easily my, like, #1 jam for sure. Obviously, like, this is ridiculous. So, and two, while we're at it and while I'm doing this video, I just want to give some shout outs to people I see popping into the comments quite often, and just, you know, people that support the channel. I want you to go check out Knickknack's Plastic Planet. He's got a wicked Star Wars collection. His videos are great too. Yeah, so go check him out. And then another one too, go check out Lockdown Productions. He's working on this kind of like what my Star Wars setup is. It's like it's a space station type deal, but no, definitely I've gotten some good ideas from him too. And that's what's nice in this community. We can kind of, you know, borrow ideas off each other, create our own worlds. We're all inspiring each other to step it up. And another one too, I see in the comments all the time, thanks to Joey Cool Productions. I always see your comments, and support is much appreciated. Also want to give a shout out to VIP Mandalorian Mike Poirier. I hope I pronounced your last name right. I am terrible with names, dude. But yeah, go check out his channel too. And also, go check out Toy Domination. It's a channel I recently discovered, and yeah, I got into a live stream there a couple times, and the live streams are great. He's also got his own his lore and world that he's building out. And he's got tons of videos, and it's like super cool. And then I guess one last thing before we go here. Oh yeah, I found this guy too. Bionic 6. Does anybody remember that show? Well, yeah, I had a trade here on the weekend, and he's crazy heavy. He's like made of like steel or something. But no, he's cool. I'll just throw him into one of my setups. But the question is, maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. So I'm working on this I'm working on this custom here, and I'm not sure. Maybe you guys want to throw some suggestions in the comments. I'm not sure with like where I should go with wings, or if I should like, you know, like pull this canopy off and maybe put some like roll bars and make it a speeder. But yeah, not really too sure where to go with this one. I just kind of rammed together Anakin's pod racer parts with pieces of an X-Wing that I had, and went from there. I'm not sure if I should go with like big wings, if it should be a speeder, or maybe I could throw TIE Fighter wings on it. That might look cool too. But if anybody's got any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Thanks for checking it out, and I will see you again.